Hi, this is Exploring with Emma Stu.
Amen.
And I'm Stu, and today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing a knockoff Chinese version of the Lanshan. We're going to be putting it up. Apparently it takes 2 minutes. Yeah, but this is Emma Stu. This is the person you're talking to that can't even put a chair together in less than a minute.
Right, Stu's trying to put his chair together, look. Right, we'll come back in about 2 hours time. Hopefully I'll have it put together.
So all we're going to need today is the unboxing of the tent. We've taken the pegs out because they weighed this down unbelievably. So we're going to be using Emma's lightweight pegs, which I've ordered from eBay, and one trekking pole.
Yeah, and we'll put in the description exactly what tent it is that we're going to be unboxing.
I don't actually know what it is. I ordered it. It doesn't have a name.
No,
it doesn't have a name.
We've got a link, so
yeah, we'll put a link into it. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to go and weigh all this together. We'll weigh.
Well, these are my pegs. Again, we don't know exactly what the pegs are going to be that we're going to be using.
The ones that I'll be getting are exactly same as them, so about 116.
Yeah, less than 200 grams.
Yeah, 200 grams. So that's for the pegs. Trekking pole. At, what does that say? 258 grams. And now finally we're going to be putting the tent on, and that's working out at 1269.
Now does that include the pegs that came with it?
There's no pegs inside this.
Right, okay then.
So the tent on its own with nothing else in it, just the tent and the bag, is weighing at that. Right, so we've done the weigh-in. I suppose it's time to get the thing out now. As I said, we don't actually know, do we? We just ordered it. Just
I don't even think you've taken it out, have you?
No, it's not been out yet.
It's a bit of a mystery, this.
I've had it for over a week, sitting at home. As you can see, Stephen's still got whoever the Chinese person was that wrapped this up.
How long did this take to actually come? Because you were quite impressed, weren't you, by this delivery?
I ordered this on the Wednesday, and it was with me by the next Wednesday. It took a week from China.
Wow, that's quite impressive, isn't
and considering that I've waited over months for things to come in from China, this came in very, very quickly. But it is lightweight. It does feel very lightweight, so we'll just stretch it out. So what I'll do is we'll show you. Right, okay. So we've got
spare guy line.
Well, I don't think they're spare. I think they actually the guy line.
Maybe that all needs to be attached.
Yeah, came in with that. Just be careful, it's a little bit blowy today, so just put everything in the bag. But as we're unwrapping all this, I don't really know what's what. This looks like the fly sheet. Not the fly sheet. The outer bit. So we'll leave that till last. But the most important thing is this. This is the actual
inner sleeping compartment.
Inner sleeping compartment.
Yeah, it's quite strong material.
Yeah,
isn't
it does. It does actually. It's actually pretty good quality on the netting. It's actually a very good quality.
It's very
on the
robust.
netting.
It's actually quite a strong, robust sort
which
of
is
material.
really unusual for cheap. I mean, I paid. These are retailing at about £47 to £50, but I actually got this on a discount of £33. So I'm not expecting miracles.
No.
But I am expecting something pretty special with it. So
we're hoping.
So you know, I've heard some good reviews. Right, so as this is the trekking pole tent, this is round the wrong way. So we need to grab that round, and we need to spread it out. Okay, so there we have it. That's what we've got so far. So what we'll do is we'll turn the camera off now and see if we can get a different angle on this. Right, okay, it was a little bit windy, so we had to sort of peg down a little bit. But as you can see, it's got pretty good pegging points, as you can see there. And Emma's pegged in at this end as well.
Quite strong. I mean, that looks like that's fairly well made, actually.
It does, doesn't it? But we assume that we're just wondering how the trekking pole must come to this point here, with this point. Must do. So what we're going to do is, we can't really do a lapse on this because it's a new tent. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our best to put it up. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing, isn't it? All right, then we'll see you in a sec. Right, okay, so this is the going to give you a good walk around the tent, I think. It's all right. Me and Emma have spotted quite a few little disadvantages with it, haven't we?
One or two.
But
what we have to keep reminding ourselves is that you paid about £35 for this, you know, and it's what, £47 at the minute.
yeah,
You get what you pay for. It's not a Lanshan.
no, it's not. No.
And you can see why.
Yeah, I mean, even down to the guy ropes, as we can see here, it doesn't have the, like it does on our Zephyros's, it doesn't have the pull, no tighteners.
It's got no line locks on it.
No.
So you have to really sort of make up your own.
So I'll show you them like that, as you can see there.
Which,
and
okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you want to adjust it, you're going to have to undo your knots and adjust it.
Yeah.
To the terrain.
Right. We'll advise this one thing. This didn't take 3 minutes to put up, 2 minutes, whatever they claim.
About 15.
It took about half an hour actually. So once we worked out that the outer needs to go up first, the tarp area needs to go up first, then the inner tent, isn't it? Like the inner fly.
Yeah.
That's one thing that
that's what worked for us anyway.
It worked for us. It seems pretty sturdy.
Yeah, it's blustery today.
It is blustery. We've got right, as you can see here, this isn't seam sealed, but it does have an overcover on here. They do, as you can see, they are seam sealed. I'll put it down there, but the inner tent has to be pegged out inside as well. Very big inner tent actually.
Yeah, it's not too droopy because some of the cheap ones you see are quite droopy inside.
Yes, they are.
But we did notice there isn't as many sort of points to connect the out.
No,
to the in.
there isn't. And obviously, this is the only thing that's keeping this up and that and the pegs. But the bathtub is very good. Very impressed with the bathtub. That's very deep. That's actually deeper than my Zephyros.
Yeah,
it's actually deeper.
Torrential rain, at least shouldn't get flooded inside.
No,
anyway.
But people have complained that the cheaper ones do actually have a really small bathtub, which comes to about here. There have been them complaints before, hasn't there?
Yeah.
But all in all, it's actually not a bad tent.
No, we've decided it probably works better as a tarp with maybe a bivvy bag or something.
Yeah, I think a bivvy bag setup or
would be perfect for that.
Yeah, something along them lines.
Yeah.
But
as you can see, it's got, you know, the actual pegging points. They're quite strong actually.
They are very strong.
Yeah, it's not bad quality. I don't think that's going to rip anytime soon.
No.
It's got a decent amount of them.
Yeah, and it's blustery, but it's holding. It's not seem to be the pole doesn't seem to be moving or anything like that. Come round here. We'll see if we can get it from this angle, away from the sun a little bit, so you can get a rough idea. What size would you say this would be? Now I'm 6'3". Now I've still got leg room at the base of it, so I'd say that was a good 6'4" in length.
Yeah, 7 foot maybe.
7 foot in length, and the height is really good because I can sit up in it.
Yeah. So if you're a slightly taller person, this is certainly an ideal tent.
Yeah.
The one good thing, I suppose, if you've ever needed it, it's got double doors on it.
Yes, it has.
So you can come out either side, but with it being a one-man tent, I don't really see the point in that.
No, I don't.
If it's a warm day and you want to open it right up,
get a bit of air through.
then that's good.
But it is. These are cheap though. I will say you're not paying for quality.
No. And we suspect that the condensation might not be
It's going to be bad. I mean, you look at these here. These are not good quality at all, but it will do the job. Even down to the Velcro straps, they're not. Rain will get in.
You can tell it's a cheap tent.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
But for £33 off of eBay,
yeah, it's not bad. Especially as we've shown you, you know, you buy this for the space inside. Isn't
absolutely,
it?
yeah.
That porch is massive. That's certainly a pro.
Yeah.
You need to cook, or
oh, the porch is
you can
huge.
get all your gear in there perfectly well.
Yeah, I think so. But other than that, it's all in all. Oh, it's me. My tripod just gone down. All in all, this is actually a very, very good tent, apart from the parts that we've just mentioned.
Yeah.
Just be aware when you do open it, one thing that we found a fault on it straight away. There's a tear in the fly sheet.
Small tear, but again, that's just quality control. It's a Chinese tent, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it's not the best, but I think personally we'll be using this for if Emma decides to get a bivvy bag. I think this will be a perfect thing.
You can get 2 people in this with
easily,
bivvy bags.
and bags. and still cook in it
Yeah, definitely.
easily. If you could either sit in that, to be quite honest, with our stools.
Yeah.
Not with our chairs, our stools. I think you could get away with it.
Probably could actually.
Yeah, you probably could. But yeah, it's all right. It is what it is. As Emma just said, it's nature of the beast. It's
But of course, this is just an unboxing. It's not a review. Because
No.
actually we haven't tested it. Maybe we'll do a little review of it.
well, hopefully next weekend we're going to be going on a wild camp, and I will take it with me. But I'm not too sure if I should take a backup tent as well.
Maybe.
I'm not too sure, but we'll see.
The disadvantage about this, as you saw, the weight of it, it's not the lightest trekking pole tent.
No, it's not.
I mean, this actually weighs about the same as Zephyros, doesn't it?
It does without the pegs.
Yeah, and you've got to have your pole, which is fine if you take a pole, but I generally don't take a trekking pole.
Oh, I do because of my
So,
knee.
For me, that's an extra weight that I don't need.
Yeah.
But if you take trekking poles, then you're fine, aren't you?
Absolutely. And I think really that concludes our little
Box and our first look
at
at the unnamed cheap Chinese trekking pole tent.
Is there anything else that viewers might want to know? I mean, we've told them about the quality, we've told them about the pegging points, we've told them about the inner tent. I think that's about it, don't you
If
think?
you've got any questions that you want to ask,
Yeah, please ask.
I didn't find very many reviews or anything on this.
On
tent,
this, not
which is
at all.
Sort of why we were doing it, really.
No, that's right.
Because we couldn't find anything to show us, could we?
No, but we will say one thing: buy a Terra Nova every time. Buy a Terra Nova.
Unfortunately, we're a bit spoiled with our Terra Novas.
Well, we've got the option. I've got the OEX bivvy as well. I've got the rip-off snug pack, and I've also got the helm and the Zephyros. And I'm sorry, but the helm and the Zephyros will beat anything, anytime.
It's nice to have a different collection of tents for each eventuality, isn't
Absolutely.
it? So,
But this will be ideal if me, Emma, was doing if I was doing a 30 kilo, or whatever it is, 30 litre bag. 30 litre bag.
Okay, then.
This is going to, well, this was planned to go to Who Island, to go and do Who Fault. I don't think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to take the Zephyros.
Maybe.
I think that's probably the best choice. All right then, so what we'll do is we'll do a run round with the tent and we'll say goodbye now. So, to everybody,
Yeah, thanks for watching.
bye.
Bye.